Hello anime fans, Annie7 here. Today I'll be showcasing 10 amazing anime that you can't miss. If you have any other recommendations or want to share your favorite anime from this list, leave it in the comments. Without further ado, let's dive in. Snow White with the red hair stands out as a fantasy romance anime that defies typical conventions. Set in the fictional nation of Clarines, it follows Shirayuki, a skilled herbalist who captures the attention of Prince Zen. Rather than relying solely on the prince's charm, the series delves into Shirayuki's journey as she becomes a medic in the castle. Each character possesses a unique backstory, including the so-called White Knights who challenge traditional roles. This depth allows viewers to genuinely empathize with the characters, making the show a refreshing departure from the usual tropes. If you're seeking a fantasy romance that breaks the mold, this one is definitely worth watching. Premiering in the summer of 2020, this anime introduced some fresh elements to the harem genre. The story features 3 girls, all inexplicably in love with the main character, who is as clueless as a rock. While some of the main character's decisions might be frustrating, what I appreciated about Rent-a-Girlfriend was how it clearly set the stage for one clear winner. Even though there are other girls, you can sense who will ultimately prevail. It was also refreshing to see these girls exhibit different personalities and traits, rather than sticking to the usual tsundere and dare archetypes. Overall, Rent-a-Girlfriend was a fun and enjoyable watch during the summer season, with engaging scenarios and playful situations that kept me entertained. Number 8. Wotakoi. Love is hard for an otaku.
Nani?
What I love most about Wotakoi is its focus on adult characters. After so many romance anime centered around high schoolers, it's refreshing to see a show that features adults. The themes it explores, such as job pressure, peer pressure, dating life, otaku culture, and the need to hide one's true interests to fit in at work, are highly relatable for many adults. The story follows the lively Narumi Momose, who is secretly an otaku and a fujoshi, a female fan of yaoi. She reconnects with her old middle school friend, Hirotaka Nifuji, who is aware of her otaku side. They catch up over drinks and decide to start dating since they share the same interests. Impressively, the show makes them a couple right in the first episode, so you don't have to wait forever to see your favorite characters get together.
とりあえず生で。
彼氏さんは何にします？
Imagine trying to cool down a boiling pot of water by adding ice. At first, the ice melts instantly, but to truly cool the pot, you need to turn off the heat and add a substantial amount of ice. This scenario mirrors the story in Maid Sama. A passionate feminist starts a movement at her school while also working as a maid to support her family. She encounters the school's most rebellious guy, who enjoys leaning against walls, stalking girls, and jumping off roofs. Over time, the hot-headed girl begins to calm down, showing that even the most stubborn tsunderes can soften when exposed to the right circumstances. It seems you're reminiscing about the charm of youthful romances, much like those in Teasing master Takagi-san. This anime beautifully portrays the innocent and playful dynamics between a shy boy and a teasing girl, evoking memories of childhood crushes and the fluttery feelings that come with them. Despite its repetitive nature, it provides a light-hearted and nostalgic experience that many find delightful. Are there any other anime or shows that give you similar vibes? This show isn't just about bunny girls, despite what the title might suggest. At first glance, you might expect a light-hearted romance with a comedic twist, but you'll soon find yourself surprised by its depth. The series tackles the social challenges faced by each character, highlighting real-world issues like social anxiety, depression, loneliness, and trust. These are experiences many of us can relate to. While it could easily fit into the slice-of-life genre, the romance between Sakuta and Mai, the bunny girl, adds a touching element. Their journey of discovering they are perfect for each other is heartwarming. After all that sadness, let's switch to something more fun. Horimiya is about two people with hidden sides who connect. Despite what the synopsis suggests, the beauty of this anime is its simplicity. Their hidden personalities kickstart their bond, but don't change the story much. This romance anime is straightforward. Instead of dragging out the confession, it happens by the 4th episode. The main character cleverly confesses while the girl is asleep and then acts like nothing happened. Later, he repeats his confession. Genius, right? This leaves the girl puzzled, and she realizes she should just admit her feelings instead of dragging out the drama. Simple and mature, this anime is easily in my top 3 favorite romance series.
ソータが帰ってきたら残り2枚見る。
ラスク先生とか言ってくる。ありがとう、バカ。
My teen romantic comedy is one of those anime that takes a completely different route from what the title suggests. Just like Bunny Girl Senpai. It starts with a regular antisocial guy with trust issues and turns into a high school drama that you need to watch twice to fully understand. For the first time, we have a main character we can really sympathize with. The anime follows a basic formula where our main character, Hachiman, becomes the savior in all situations, influencing both himself and those around him. Honestly, all the jokes in this anime felt bland to me. There was nothing funny about any of the situations. I used to think this anime was a comedy, but now I realize it's more of a tragedy, depending on which girl you were cheering for.
でも実はまだ味噌汁しか作ってなくて。
弁当買ってきた。お前も食うだろ。
My teen romantic comedy is one of those anime that takes a completely different route from what the title suggests. Just like Bunny Girl Senpai. It starts with a regular antisocial guy with trust issues and turns into a high school drama that you need to watch twice to fully understand. For the first time, we have a main character we can really sympathize with. The anime follows a basic formula where our main character, Hachiman, becomes the savior in all situations, influencing both himself and those around him. Honestly, all the jokes in this anime felt bland to me. There was nothing funny about any of the situations. I used to think this anime was a comedy, but now I realize it's more of a tragedy, depending on which girl you were cheering for. Number 1, Fruits Basket.
おはよう。あれ、二人は知り合い？クラスメートの本田さん。
はじめまして、本田徹です。
Let me introduce you to Fruits Basket, a heartwarming romance anime that also ranks among the best drama series. The story revolves around Toru Honda, a high school girl who discovers the existence of the enigmatic Soma family. These family members can transform into animals associated with the Chinese zodiac. As Toru grows close to the Somas, particularly Yuki and Kyo, she experiences a blend of emotions: love, tension, and friendship. While it's not the adrenaline-pumping tension of an action anime, Fruits Basket tugs at your heartstrings, making you cheer for the characters as if you could give them a comforting hug. If you're craving a delightful romance with emotional depth, this show is an absolute must-watch. Consider liking and subscribing and have a beautiful rest of your day.